it's just such a good show. Like, I love it. They're showing it on TV anymore, so it technically, like, is a Netflix show, you know. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jody Living Life. Today's Thursday video, we are going to be doing my top 10 Netflix shows. I did a poll on my Instagram and asked which video you would rather me do, and this one won, so next week I'll do the other video that I had said. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you can go follow my Instagram. It's down below in the description, so go follow that if you want to get some details and upcoming videos that I'm gonna do. So yeah, so today we're gonna be doing my top 10 Netflix shows, so let's just go ahead and get right on into it. So my absolute number one favorite Netflix show is Stranger Things. A lot of you could probably guess I was going to say that because I love Stranger Things. If you haven't watched I'm Going to StrangerCon or I'm Meeting the Stranger Things cast video, then you should go watch that because I am really excited to meet them. And yeah, but that's obviously my favorite Netflix show because I love Stranger Things so much. So yeah. Number two is probably a series that you guys haven't heard very much about. Number two is Greenhouse Academy. Now this is a show that I actually started watching whenever I was sick. And I watched the whole first season in one sit down because I was sick. I had nothing else to do. And it's actually on the kids section of Netflix. I think you can find it on the adult section too, but like I don't know. But it is such a good show. It's definitely cheesy in some bits, but it's like also not so cheesy. It's sickening. Like it's like a very good mixture of kids and teen. I feel like it's definitely more on the teen side of the like show, but like it's a really good show, and they came out with the second season and I've finished it and it's just really great, so I really suggest you go watch that. For number three, I have The Secret Life of the American Teenager. Now I know this isn't technically a Netflix original. Not all of these are, so just keep that in mind, but The Secret Life of the American Teenager is on Netflix now, and I don't think they're showing it on TV anymore, so it technically like is a Netflix show, you know. My friend J-Max introduced me into the show. I think I'm on the 4th season. I'm not finished with it yet. I'm still working on it. It's a really good show. It's definitely for older kids, so like if you're like 11, 12, ask your parents before you watch it. But it's a really good show, and I really enjoy it, and it's just a great show filled with a lot of twists and turns, and it's definitely got a soap opera sort of feel to it, but it's still really good. Next we have The Fosters. Now I am only on the 3rd episode of The Fosters. I just recently started it, so I can't really tell you much about the show, but what I've seen of the show so far, I think it's definitely going to be a great show, and it's probably going to be on my top like Netflix shows, you know. I mean, it could even pass like a couple of these I have above this. And I don't know, but like it's a really good show of what I've seen so far, and I'm so excited to watch it. It's very realistic, I feel like, and true to the real world. So I definitely recommend that show. Again, it's kind of for older kids. Like I definitely ask your parents before you watch it, if you're younger. So yeah. For number 5, I have Fuller House. I grew up watching Full House, so whenever I heard Fuller House was coming out, I got super ecstatic. I have watched the first season. I sadly have not watched any more of Fuller House. I plan on getting back on it, but the first season is amazing, and it definitely was just a good show to reminisce. I still personally like Full House better, but Fuller House is good, and I recommend it. It's just such a good show. Like, I love it. I really need to finish it. That's all I can say about that one. Okay, next up we have, again, a not very popular show on Netflix, and it is called The Returned. So The Returned is pretty much about a bunch of people who died and then are coming back alive years later and coming back home, and it's pretty much how the whole town is dealing with it. Again, I have not finished the show yet, but it is an amazing show. But definitely ask your parents before watching this one. Definitely. I don't care how old you are, ask your parents before watching this one unless you're an adult. It's definitely got some bad stuff in it, but like, it's a great show. Great. I love it. So, yeah. And then number 7, I have Once Upon a Time. I watched the first 2 seasons of Once Upon a Time and some of the third. I don't plan on finishing it. I've heard a lot of people say, you know, like, they just kind of, like, they got out of it with it. Like, they didn't like it anymore. And so, I mean, that's okay, you know, not all shows are going to be good for all however many seasons, but the first 2 seasons are amazing. If you haven't already watched the show, I definitely recommend that you go watch it. It is just a really good show. It has an amazing storyline, especially if you're into fantasy and stuff like that. It's really good, and it has a lot of great actors and actresses in it, so I definitely recommend it if you haven't already watched it. For number 8, I have Anne with an E. It's a great show. I definitely relate to it a lot. It is super cheesy, and I feel like at some points it's a little too cheesy for me, but it's still like a really great show, and I relate to Anne a lot, I feel like, in some situations. And so it was just definitely a great show for, you know, just to watch. It was a really great show. I actually haven't finished it yet again, but it was like, the episodes I've watched are amazing, and I really like it so far, and I'm excited to finish it. So yeah. For number 9, I have Switched at Birth. I only have watched the first episode of Switched at Birth, but what I've seen so far is going to be a great show, and very, again, realistic, kind of like The Fosters. Like, it has a very great message, I feel like, and I think it's definitely going to be realistic and have a lot of things happen in it that happen in real life, if that makes any sense. And I'm just really excited to watch it. Yeah. For number 10, I'm actually not a huge fan of this show, but I don't watch very many Netflix shows, so it was kind of hard to come up with 10. I almost thought about only doing 5, but I was like, no, I said 10. The video is going to be like 2 minutes long if I do 5. So for number 10, I put Haters Back Off. I am not a big fan of this show at all. It's not that it's not funny or not good. It's just kind of too much for me. It's definitely not a show I want to sit down and watch all the time. I've watched the first couple episodes, and they're okay. Like, if you're into that funny comedy, or stupid comedy, I guess, stuff, then go watch it. Or if you just love Miranda Sings, then go watch it. I love Colleen Ballinger. I watch Colleen's videos. I don't watch Miranda Sings videos. Though I do think Miranda can definitely be funny in situations. She's very overbearing. But if you are into that kind of like, I don't know, ridiculous, stupid comedy, then go watch the show. I definitely recommend it to you. But if not, try it out. I personally am not going to be finishing it, but if you are trying out, hurry up, because it's going off Netflix soon. But I'm not going to be finishing it just because I'm not into that stuff, but I'm not saying that it's not a bad show. I think the actors are amazing, and I definitely recommend it to you, but it's just not necessarily my type of show I like to watch, so that's why it has taken the number 10 spot on the list. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I apologize if it was a little bit too chatty or whatnot. I chat a lot on my videos. I need to get better at it, so I'm sorry, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and go follow my Instagram. It is down below, and subscribe for more videos. I post every Tuesday and Thursday. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!